Pat McGrew, Inkish TV, back with another great Hunkeler Innovation Days interview, and this time it couldn't get better than this. We have Carol from Dalim, and if you know Dalim, you may have some ideas about what they do for a living, but we have a story for you you're really going to want to pay attention to. Carol, it's so cool to be able to sit and talk with you, stand and talk with you about Dalim, because this is a new Dalim. It's an old Dalim, but it's a new Dalim.
Yeah, well, I agree with you. It's a 40 years old new Dalim. And actually, our story goes back to March of 1985. And, as a consequence, there is a lot of history, there is a lot of, relationship. And I would have to say that without Mr. Seybold, we probably wouldn't be talking today, because he was actually the one behind one of the best publications in the market at that time. And we have been launched in the Seybold. We've been on nearly every Seybold conference, and ever since. So, and this event is for us one way a little bit, to feel home again.
And we're so happy that you're here, because Innovation Days is almost like Mecca for the print industry, because everybody comes. But the new Dalim, what do we need to know? What do people who think they know you, what do they need to know now?
Well, they need to know that if they have just maybe more than one press, they actually can gain a lot of productivity using our application, because we have a way to standardize and prepare files, impose them on the fly, so that the press will actually run at speed. So that's maybe something for what people do not quite know us yet. But in 2020, we innovated with a product called Drive, which today is driving the biggest facilities around the world, actually making all those beautiful presses you see here on the show work at specs, and never slowing down, because, we take care of the heavy lifting.
From a business perspective, you had to make a decision at some point to rethink how you sell your software and how you package your software. What did you see in the market that made you decide that microservices was the way to go?
Well, we have to rewind to 1999 for that. And in 1999, the entire market was jumping on the Windows NT bandwagon. This is exactly where we did the opposite. We stayed on Unix, Linux, on what actually would become the cloud before it was named the cloud. And that actually has propelled us, I would say, on the cloud before anyone else, and has made actually our applications today as reliable as they are, and behind a lot of, I would say, application. And to answer your question about what has changed, we used to sell licenses, one-off licenses for one particular host. Today we sell subscription, and that's per IP. So you can take your IP, move it across the planet, or do whatever. We're very flexible, and people actually simply love that. And the next stage is going to be, click dependent. So you could have access to the full scale of feature we have, and just pay as you go. And if the business is slow, you pay less. Business is good, you pay a little more.
Carol, thanks so much for explaining and reminding us how long Dalim has been in the cloud and how important your experience is in the cloud. We hope you are having a wonderful show, and we'll see you at another event.
Well, thank you very much, and I totally love your publication. You're doing it the exact right way.
Thank you.